What is up, my string beans? Today we're going to be playing some more Minecraft here in the mod pack Create Ultimate Selection. Yeah. So let's it's been a bit. I've been I've been really busy doing a lot of stuff and I've also been caught up in I d- oh my god. I got caught up in doing a Baldur's Gate playthrough. Just a solo one, and so like I've already dumped like 24, 28 hours into it. I don't know. I just get sucked into it so much, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get back on Minecraft. I need to do some freaking shit. The server's been going really well. We can see here we've been getting some more people. Some over there. We got one there, one there. Two different spots over here. Yeah, we're definitely growing as a server, and of course, as to or to remind you guys, if you want to join in on the server, you definitely can. The description or the link to the Discord will be down below, and it's like in my little like bio, the YouTube bio or whatever, and yeah, it you can join the server and come hang out with us. A bunch of us doing things, and I think we're getting really close to starting to do like um trains. We're have like enough infrastructure to where we can mass produce train stuff, and we're gonna make like a little shopping district. Probably, actually, it would be really cool. I think if a train were to like take you over here. Excuse me, I'm dying a little. If the train were to like take you underwater and it'd be like an underwater excuse me, let me fix my throat here. Okay, maybe that's good. But yeah, I think like a underwater shopping district with the train and everything, that would be really cool. Um yeah, let me show you what I did in between, because I think in the last episode I talked about dirt things. But here's my, oh my goodness, let me mute the mic and fix my life while I drink water. All right, hopefully we're good here. So I did beautify this a little bit. Whoa, why am I floating down? That was weird. Oh, what? What in the? Oh, weird. Oh, that's right, because I think there's the chicken that's in the museum gives you that. But yeah, here you go. I beautified this a little bit. I didn't want snow landing on here, because then this thing would be picking up snowballs. So we got a cover for it, and we have this little thing. Um, so that it goes in. We got, oh, that was weird. Yeah, so the coarse dirt will go in there, and dirt comes out here, and then there's like a series of things in between hiding, so that it's able to do that. So that when this comes over here, it'll connect there, and it'll go down. Let's see, and here's our dirt building. It's kind of weird. Not gonna lie, the roof is kind of weird, but I don't know. I think it fits. I think the weird is kind of nice. That's I definitely want to put more windows. I need to put windows in all these buildings. They're not just going to be all plain like this. Like even this one, I found a way to like do it. Like, see how it's kind of like indented in. So I'm going to try to do something like that with these windows, and add like window frames like around, and maybe some panels and stuff like that. The base will definitely get some more decorating, and not just like these derpy buildings. I mean, they're not too derpy. I don't know. They're just not what I really want. They're almost there. But yeah, without further ado, let's go look at inside the dirt. You ready? You ready? Ready? Dirt. So you can see we're producing. We got dirt, coarse dirt, grass, mud, and packed mud. One more thing that I want to make. That's what this one will be for. Is going to be muddy mangrove root. I have the structure set up for it and everything. I just need to get a mangrove farm, so that I could start harvesting up these mangrove roots and everything. But until that's completed, I don't have anything there. And then I think there was like another one that I was gonna do, but after like consideration, I was like, nah, I don't want to do that one. I forgot what it was, but yeah, we're gonna be making 6 total different like dirt variants. Maybe it was like a mud variant. I don't remember. But yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm still like just coughing in your ear or whatever. So we'll go over like how it works. Right now it's shut off because I have a threshold switch underneath there, to where if I have, I think it's like just about 150,000, I think it was, then it shuts off this farm because I have this guy right here, and that threshold switch is part of this guy, and it will stop it. So there's no more dirt coming in. And there's no more dirt coming in also because these guys are full at 82,000 just about. But we'll go ahead. I brought some of these stack upgrades so we can see them in action. There you go. So as these are starting to fill back up, it's going to consume dirt, and then the threshold switch down there, once it reaches, I think, like 120,000, it'll be like, oh, we need more dirt, and then it'll kick back on that thing, and it'll start doing all the dirt. But we'll go ahead and see what we got going on here. I'm using the power of sophisticated storage. There's a storage controller. Oh, whoa, rice? No, I don't want the rice. Yeah, there's a storage controller right there, and so we can see that the storage controller is linked to a bunch of different things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the dirt input, where the dirt comes from the dirt farm, and half of it goes into the storage, and the other half goes to make more coarse dirt to go back to the actual dirt creation. And then I have this guy. This is an output to output a bunch of just the regular dirt, and it'll put it across 4 lines here. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got these 2 going, and this line is going slowly but surely. Yep, there you go. You can see this one. It's not, because this is going to be the mangrove one. And so these 3 steps right here these 3 right here is the first step of just simply making mud. So then it goes into, congrats, we have mud. And then back here we have, congrats, now we have packed mud. And I'll show you where the straw is coming from in a second. So we got packed mud, and then this one is going to be where the little mangrove guys come from. The little mangroves should be coming in through here, and then making the little mangrove. I just have gravel in there for fucking placement. And then this one back here is actually split into 2. So it'll come over here, and it'll split off into making coarse dirt, which is just that setup that I got right there. So you can see, come on. So you can see back here, we're making some gravel. So this comes out and it gets milled into gravel, and then here you go. We got gravel making the coarse dirt, and then grass. Grass is so stupid. All you gotta do is just fucking squirt some water on some dirt, and it makes grass. So that's what these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inputs are. They're all connected to this, and they all input into these guys right here. Is that 5? Yeah, 5, because this one isn't being used. But then, yeah, the straw for the packed mud, it's a bit of a like derpy thing, but I mean it works. Back here, I have some dumb shit. So we can see straw. So, oh yeah, let's look at the packed mud first. Packed mud. So the packed mud, you got 2 recipes. Either make it with straw and it makes 1 straw and makes 2, or wheat and it's a 1-for-1, right? And those are your 2 options basically. So then it's like, well, how do I get some straw? And you can obviously get straw from, I think, like growing wheat. I don't know. I think I have straw in like my farm over there. But basically, you can get rice, the little rice guys, and then when you grind up the rice, not this rice, you need just the normal rice. When you grind up the rice, it gives you straw and rice. And so what I have here is a full stack frickin', oh my god, there's 14,000 rice in there. It's a 3x3x9, and these are just hopper botany pots. And so it's shitting out rice into this little guy. This little guy right here. Ah, nice. It is working. Good. And so I actually have a threshold switch. Well, we'll come back to that. So the rice will come out of here and then go into the mills, and they'll all go onto this one belt to go into this silo, and then that silo is going out right here, which is on the other side of the wall. where you see all the straws coming out. So what this is, because you get rice and straw. I don't need that rice. Fuck that rice. So the rice and straw come into here, and through the power of yeeting things, this is funnel is set to drop all the rice into the lava. Hi, rice. But then I have a threshold switch here of if there is like a shit ton of straw in here, to turn these off so that this vault is not like permanently just dropping rice constantly. Yeah, so that it freaking keeps it out. I'll probably set up the mangrove farm. It'll be, we could probably set it up like on the hill maybe, or we can like cut this weird little, yeah, we can cut like from this point all the way around like that, cut this piece out and have like a little mangrove farm right there, or down there. I don't know, I'll figure something out. And then the mangroves just need to feed in to this belt right here. I don't know how I'll get that going, because here's the real freaking dumb part. I set all of this up thinking that it was gonna come through here, and then when I went inside, I was like, oh fuck, that's the wrong one. It needs to go to this one. So then I set up this little thing because I didn't want to move all this. So I'll figure that out later. That's a problem for future me. There you go. So we'll cover that back up. Yeah, so this is just my dirt stuff, and it's actually pretty cool because I was talking to Dan. I showed him my dirt. Got to show off my stuff to Dan, show him how much I'm better than him, usual. And he was like, "Oh, this is actually really handy," because he wants to like make things out of mud and the packed mud variants and everything. And I was like, "Well, you can do that by buying my stuff when we set up the shops." So yeah, I went ahead and yeah, this is my dirt stuff. Dirt stuff, good dirt stuff. Let's see. Oh, and then another thing I did, which was pretty cool, is that I went around and found 1, 2, 3, 4 more oil spots. I found more oil, and I wanted to set up more oil pump jacks. Yeah, and we got 9,700 here. These are the 2 original ones. 9,700, 9,300, and if we follow these guys, we got some more. There's almost 4,000 there. Almost 7,400 there. Ah, fly around. And then 11,500 there. So we definitely have enough oil. But oh, and then we have, if you see in the top right corner, check out the mini map. We got a little waypoint. We have 1 more oil chunk right here. And like, I didn't want to go too far, so I think I like stopped looking after looking at all these chunks. I mean, I could definitely like expand further up into these. This is just like the oil fields, I guess. But I definitely don't need to, because I'm not going to be running through any crazy amount of oil like that. One thing that is a little upsetting is these. So you can actually put display. You can actually put a display link on these pump jack holes, and we can get this oil amount. So that's like 4,000 right there. In fact, where do I have one? I think I have one somewhere on one of them, or maybe it's just weird. I don't know. But yeah, you can put them on there, and so you'll see that's what this guy is for. This display board is new, but here's the problem. It's like not coded correctly. So when you slap this guy, let's see, we'll put it on line 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put it on line 4. So we'll grab that guy, put it right there. You can see like I can't change anything here, you know, and we'll put it on like line 4, and we're like, okay, that looks good. And so then on line 4, it does this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It puts like the and like I've extended this sign out to like over here, and it's like a whole list created: diesel, engine, generator, source block, pump jack, something like this long ass title, and then it has the amount. And it's like, I don't know, I just don't think it's coded correctly. So it is something that I brought up to the wizard, the guy that makes the mod pack. Yeah, it's the guy that like puts together the mod pack. So hopefully he can reach out to the mod creator of the create diesel generators to see if we can get that fixed. But until then, I'm not gonna be displaying the oil amounts because then I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would need a 10 line. Well, how much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could. It would just look kind of ugly because it would be, and that's another problem, is that it has to take up 2 lines. Because as I showed you, I tried to put it on line 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it puts that thing, and then on line 5, the one underneath it, it puts the thing. And so, like, I don't know, it's kind of derpy. I'll probably do that. I'll put signs just down to here, just so that I can have, you know, the and plus it's not like it's gonna be seen because it'll go underneath right there, so it'll only be seen in here. Yeah, I'll do that another time. But yeah, that's enough of like recap. I guess what we gotta do is get into the actual video and like, oh, that's funky, into like what we're doing today. And I have a list. There it is. That's what we're doing today. I'm kind of caving. I'm kind of caving a little bit. And I know I said that I want to, at the beginning of like the series, I want to avoid mechanism and not ever do it. But like this Tom Simple storage that I'm like working with here, I'm getting kind of tired of it. And also there's like this weird bug with JEI. I guess it's with JEI and not necessarily Tom Simple storage. You can see like these. It's like this weird. It's like this weird box. So it's not fully this box and this box, but it's like right there and there and come around. So it's like this weird square. It's right here. And like I put things, like sometimes I don't shift click them in and I just try to put them in like that. And there's a lot of times that happens where like if you click on it, it shows you a billion pages excuse me, of freaking stuff. So like that's annoying. I don't know if it's with JEI and Tom's or if it's just JEI in general and it'll always, oh, is it this? Is this where? No, it's right here. Because that would be Huh. Yeah, you got that right, villagers. Huh. Well, anyway, yeah, so I'm caving a little bit and I think I'm going to do mechanism just so that I can have some power. And the power is going to be used for my applied energistic system. And that's the main goal. I might get the mecha. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I might get the mecha suit. And I might want the mecha suit because of the elytra. This guy. Whoops. No, you shut up, guy. This elytra unit, I think I might want that, and then I also want the gravitational modulating unit. So I'm going to need an antimatter, and that's going to be a whole lot of stuff. But the gravitational modulating unit is basically just creative flight. But the thing about like I know I have this jetpack, but it's like limited of like look how slow I can go, and like I want to just I wish there was like a hover mode, but there isn't a hover mode with this guy, and that's part of like no, that's kind of like the sad part of this jetpack. And I know there is the jetpack. Let me see this one, and I think this one has a hover mode, but like oh my gosh, it goes through fuel so fast. It's so ridiculous, and so like it's almost not good. I don't know. Let me see. I don't even remember where I put mine. Oh, it's right here. But yeah, it goes. Oh, H is my magnet and hover. But yeah, like look at it. Look how freaking how much it's going through. And like the hover's kind of weird. Like you're falling. I don't know, dude. It's I just want like Creative flight. I guess I'm just being picky. But anyway, today we're going to be doing some Tinker's Construct. We'll get into it. And I've kind of prepared this little area. Oh my gosh, you just all hear it at the same time. Kind of prepared this little area. I think I want to shove some things in here, in this wall. Let's shove some things in the wall. That's right. Let me see, put some bullshit away. Yeah. So we're gonna get into some tinkers. And I think I mainly want to get into tinkers for the tools. And I know I said we're gonna go mechanism, so it's like just make the atomic disassembler. And it's like, no, that's the thing, is that I'm only taking from mechanism what like I need. Anything else I can go, you know, elsewhere. So we're gonna do some tinkers. It likes construct and not tinkers. Let's look at some books real quick. Puny smelting. I don't think I need puny smelting because that's just the melter. Although I do think I need to set it up real quick just so that I can make some other shit. What would be next? Materials I knew. No, let me double check this book. No. Okay, that's not the one I need. What about the foundry? Tier 4. Do we want tier 4? What's after tier 4? Obviously 5. Okay, so this is tier 3. This is tier 4. Let's look at these little gadgets. Stabs! Oh my gosh, yes. Actually, we were looking at stabs, Dan and I, and we were like, what the hell are these these stabs for? Let me see. Let's do some little bit of reading. Combining slime crystals with slime. Yeah. So this stuff, the sky slime, earth slime, all that other stuff, leave a lot of room for modification, grants higher draw speed at the cost of velocity. What? So, like, what do you do with it? Oh, that's, what the? Oh, I went straight to stabs. That's the thing. Alright, let me look at this. Slime cakes? We don't care about the slime cakes. Piggyback's cool. Shurikens. Actually, I think shurikens are pretty powerful. I think I used them at one point. Worn up to 3 piggy backpacks at one time. Okay. Quartz chicken. Glow balls. What the frick is that? Well, gee, you are holding the book upside down. No, I could just read upside down. You need fancy frames. I don't need your fancy frames. Odd modifiers. Yep. Invisible ink. Visible ink. Remove. Extract stuffs. Okay, that's cool. Untoggle. Slimy seeds. What do slime seeds? Slime seeds. Dragon scales. I can get a couple of those. Yep. The clay one's kind of weird. Blood Island. Seen that one. Ender slime. Sky slime geodes. I've seen these around. Alright, using the power of the green slime, you can make the most defensive of magic staves. Has higher block potential and accuracy. Got it. Ichor is uncommon stuff, but allows making some of the strongest staves. Grants higher velocity. I still want to know, like, what do you do with... I wonder if these are, like, bows. And they have, like, those kind of, like, ranged abilities. Using the power of the inner slime, you can make a staff of grabbing faraway targets. Okay. Make a war pick. A war pick? That just looks like a crossbow. The war pick is a combination of pickaxe and a crossbow. Ha! It can be found in my chest. Okay. Battle sign, slimy armor. Oh yeah, let's look at this thing. Combination of melee weapon and a handheld fluid pistol. Weird. Slimitra. Slimitra. Yeah, I want to make like some really powerful tools. So I think the Fantastic Foundry is gonna be the thing that I want, because here we have tier 4 stuff. Yeah, and I feel like that's what I'm gonna be wanting, is tier 4. So Cinder Slime, Queen Slime, Ancient Hide. So before I'm sitting here deciding what to actually build things out of, we're gonna look at how do I get to this point. Like, to welcome you to the wonderful world. Fantastic Foundry. Yay! Yes, alloyer. Yep, we have to alloy some stuff. Since my foundry can't alloy, I've created a solution for you. Requires a fuel tank. Yeah, a fuel tank. Heater, better fuel allows. Yep, take inputs. Okay. Gotta make the alloyer. Just that's it. So I need scorched tinker, fluid cannon. What the fuck? Real tinkers always use a cast to prevent accidentally casting. Yeah. The tinker tank is great for filling or emptying variable size fluid items. With his fluid cannon to shoot fluids at enemies. I don't want to do that. My fluid cannon harnesses the power of cobalt to shoot bigger projectiles. Neat. Alright, I think we're... Alright, there's nothing quite as the foundry. So this is what we need. We need a foundry. Features, byproduct, foundry controller, structure, and the thing. So we're going to need scorched stuff. Gives byproducts from ores. Foundry cannot alloy, which is superior breakthrough, so you never have to worry about accident. So we're going to need the foundry and an alloy mixing. Much larger storage capacity than the puny smeltery. Useful for nether-only runs? I don't want to do that. You may be asking, but Nemia, what are these byproducts? Yep. Copper ore gives gold as a byproduct. Cobalt ore gives iron. Okay, I don't think I necessarily need that. Okay, obsidian on that. Your foundry has some requirements. Bigger is not always better. Your foundry must have a floor. Okay, so let's get some scorched thingies. Do I have scorched? Scorched. I have scorchia. So I have seared and I need scorched. So let's get a... We're gonna... Oh, no. So we're gonna need a few good taters. We're gonna need an alloyer. Eventually, we're gonna need a drain. Maybe ducts and chutes? Sure. A fuel tank? A fuel gauge? Heart of the foundry. Okay. I think we want that one. Scorched ingot tank, ideal for metals, holding 48. No. We need... Where's, like, the controller? There should be... What if instead it's a... I think it's, like, called a foundry controller on... Yep, foundry controller. So, the foundry controller is going to be molten obsidian, so naturally we need a normal smeltery. So let's get into... Let's see if I remember what I'm fucking... No! Damn it. Secret smelter. Okay, so no, we need... Let's do a heater and a melter. And we need to put some coal in here, maybe? Put some coal in there. And to get scorched bricks, how am I going to go about getting scorched bricks? Scorched stone, magma, or scorched stone? I don't get scorched stone. Scorched brick. Ah. Scorched brick. There we go. So we need to make nether Groot. I am Groot. Oh, that's pretty easy. There you go. And then, what am I doing? Oh, okay. So we're gonna need to go up here, turn off our magnet, and it's raining again as usual. Classic. All right, let's go ahead and make some more of those. Toss them in here. Stare at them while they cook. those pixels. Damn, that's so fast. Alright, so we got some scorched boys. Let's go down and make something small. Well, let's double check. Because I think... Yeah. These things. So I need scorched bricks. And I can make a controller by melting obsidian. Obsidian. Can I melt obsidian in you? Not enough heat to melt this item. Got it. So I need... It is, in fact, tiered up. So let's get seared first. And I think seared is grout, just normal grout. Grout. I am grout. No. This makes 2 as opposed to if it... Okay, no, this is all the same. Because if 1 makes 2, you put 4 of these together to make 8, but then that's... I think that's the right recipe. Ah, oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta go back up and make some more seared fucking bricks. Wait, I'm gonna need, like, a lot of these motherfuckers, aren't I? Because I need... these seared bricks. Where are they at? Seared stuff. I'm looking for the seared bricks. If they're like any other bricks, they need 4. So this is only gonna get me 14. So what do I need more for grout? Sand? I need sand? What do you mean I need sand? Dan has sand. Dan, sand. Sand, Dan. Dan, I'm here to steal your sand. Got so much crap. Do you have sand? I don't see... Oh, I see red sand. I think red sand works. So we're gonna steal some of that red sand. Eat it on in here. Make some grout with the red sand. Thanks. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for your sand. Thank you for your contribution. Your contribution. Get that grout in there. That should be enough. Come on, baby, grout me up. Seared bricks. Alright. As we, oops, somehow Fantastic Foundry ended up in there. Yeah, as we sit here and wait for this fucking grout that is already finished and we move on with our lives, let's move on. You know, good old usual. You like the series, you like my content, you like jazz. Go ahead and hit that like button, and you can even subscribe. Come watch more videos. Join us in the Discord and all this other shit. Well, yeah, man. I think it's pretty good. You swim pretty girl. Swim pretty good. I think... Oh, wait, I might need that. I need a controller. Controller. How are we gonna make that? A seared brick with copper. 4 ingots of copper to be exact. I can do that. Put those 4 in there. We need that little guy. Goes like that. And I need a thingy. I need one of these. There we go. Get basin. Basin goes right there. Put the seared brick in there. And pour it on. A base schmeltery. Let's make our shelves schmeltery. Schmeltery. Okay. And get rid of this crap. I think I'll put like a smeltery, the foundry, alloy. Yeah. So let's go like this. Are you saying that you don't like that block? Are you saying you don't like it? If my calculations are correct. No, I think I can do like this. I think I remember. Which means we can also actually not have that layer, but I'm gonna Oh, you do want... Well, let me see. Like that? And then what are you going to say? Oh, see? Smeltery. It's a thing. It do the thing. And it's just one block. Or like one layer. It's only one layer. So let's go ahead and make it bigger. I don't need that block, actually. And I don't need that block. Let's go ahead and make this bigger. Nice, nice. I think that affected... I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay, so that did, in fact, make it bigger. So now that we have a schmeltery, we need a few things. We have the faucet. We need a tank. Tank can go here. Make sure that that's still a block thing. Yep. Let's put some lava up in this bitch. And that might be hot enough. What were we trying to melt? Obsidian. But before we melt the obsidian, I need a drain. I think it's called. Drain? Yeah, seared drain. What is this? Let's look at seared. Seared ahi tuna. Like, what are these? Seared drain, smeltery, fluid, input and output. Ducks. Filtered smeltery, fluid, input and output. Using copper cans or buckets. So this is filterable. And then smeltery, item, input and output. Okay, so I think I just need a drain then. Drain. Drain goes there. Get that little guy. Get that guy. Can you melt my obsidian? Not enough heat to melt this item. You bastard. No tank and structure. Oh. That's right, because I think this bottom row doesn't even matter to be there. That's right, we just kind of actually said that. Nice, there's the lava. Now melt? Nice, okay. So now we're going to look at a foundry controller, and it needs one block into Scorchy Boy. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, melt in there. Melt. Melt. I think if I jump in there, I think I melt. I don't know what I melt out. Mode auto. Slot wall. Empty. Ooh, is this going to automatically empty it? No. Okay, good, good, good. What is it? Slot will attempt to empty when fill. Oh, I think that's... excuse me, the internal bucket. The internal thingy here. So it's one block. So now I get... a seared boy. And pour obsidian on the seared boy. And we get seared controller. Cool down. Cool down. Yeah, yeah. We'll get there eventually. Go. Yeah. Yeah. So now we get these scorched bricks. Ooh, that sounds crunchy. We're gonna put it like here. And we're gonna do... Did I do a 9x9? What do I got in there? I have a 1, 2, 3 by 4. A 3 by 4. 3. No, that's 4. 3. And then I pooped out the side of the wall here. Okay, okay. See? See, this is why I told you we're gonna need more. And you're like, but I never told you that we didn't. And I'm like, I know, shut up. There we go. Are you invalid block in wall frame? Does it need to be all cornered? Ooh, I think you do. So this one's saying that it wants to be cornered. So, curious if we can just do this and not have the, like, under edges or whatever. Are you a thing now? On edges of the floor. No, you want the fucking edges. This one's picky. I don't think we're gonna make it. Not with these amount. I'm sure if I read the book, it would say something, but reading's for squares. So I need 3 more. Or is it going to tell me that, like... Why do these bricks look different? I don't know. Okay, so I need more nether grout. Root. What is giving me soul soil? Soul stuff. You know who has a lot of soul stuff? Dan the Pickle Man. I don't like these. What's going on here? Oh, that's the one I don't. This is the temporary one. Dan, I'm here to ask you about your pickle. Clay, iron, gold. Don't you have soul? Soul. Lobster soul. Don't mind me, Dan. Just stealing your shit. It's infinite. It's okay. And then I need magma. How can I make... Oh, you guys are loud motherfuckers, huh? Leave me alone. Get out of here. Let's double check. So now we need the magma cream. Or can we do this? How many magma creams we got? Not that many. So now we're out of magma blocks, and magma cream. Sweet. Juiciful magma. How can I make magma blocks? Crushed lava? It's kind of weird. I mean, there is liquid hot magma. Blazing blood on some ichor. I fell in the ichor. How do I get magma? Please don't tell me it's like... Yeah, that's... that's stupid. This is exactly like... this is just a roundabout... Roundy boy. I might want to get that blazing blood. But yeah, okay. So, magma, not a thing. Oh! Magma cubes. Okay. If I can get magma cubes, that's permanent magma, which means permanent stuff. Wait, what the fuck was that? Oh, molten queen slime? Okay, I might actually want magma. But first we need to figure out these magma blocks. So magma blocks, not the way to go. Instead, we have to get... Oh wait, I have 1 billion magma blocks. Oh, wait. Netherite mine? First of all, what do we got? That's pretty neat. But no, not the netherite mine. What we need is ancient debris. Oh my sweet. Oh, look at you. There's so many of you. And 7,000 ancient debris. You look at that. Would you look at that? Okay. Oops. Okay. Back to grout. Perfect. Now we're out of gravel. Beep boop. That's just what we want. I think it's kind of funny. You are smelting nether grout into like bricks. Like I would imagine. Well, I don't know. I don't fucking know. You know? You cooking in there? You cooking? You doing sweet little cookie things? There we go. I think that should be enough. Should be enough for our smeltery. Our foundry. Mind you, it's a foundry, not a smeltery. Okay, are you good? Yes! So you're good. Now you need a fuel tank. Seared ahi fluid tank. Yeah, seared. Where the fuck? This one. This is what I was wanting to do. Seared fuel tank. Actually, I want to look into this Seared. No, 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 no. Scorched is what we want. Scorched. Let's look at this. Not an ingot gauge. I want this fuel gauge. I want to see what this is about. Nope, let's put it right here. Ooh, ain't that a fancy? And then, do we go get lava? Let's get some buckets of lava. Oh my god, I have no iron. I think I've actually run out of iron and, like, I need to do more mining. There you go. There's the buckets. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Squirting out the lava. That's such a graceful landing. I don't know if I like the fuel gauge more than... well, okay. Well, there's a foundry. That's pretty neat. So the foundry needs to be... like... Ow. What did I just put in there? Liquid soul. What do you do with liquid soul? Liquid soul. How can I use you? Acts solid, but can be walked through. Now, ain't that just cute? How do I get liquid soul? Other than me just standing in it. Oh, anything. An orca? I'm gonna put an orca in my foundry. Oh, I can just melt down soul sand. And that gets, like, actual blocks of liquid soul. And I can make, like, cool glass, I guess. I don't really want to make, like, anything else. What else can I cast? Soul glass pane. So I guess it would just mostly be soul glass. But let's make this guy bigger. And before I finish this, it's a 2x5. So it's 9 blocks, actually. And it goes up. Okay, cool. So what did I need this for? What the fuck am I doing with this? Well, first of all, scorch. 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 We need a drain. Yeah, I need these things over here. So I don't want to shoot, because we don't do items, and I don't need to filter anything per se, at least not yet. Obsidian pane? Bitch. The fuck this obsidian? And this, like, alloying is, alloy. Mighty smelting. Let's read the mighty smelting. See about alloying. And is there... Tier 3 range, Tier 3 armor, Tier 3 melee, entity melting. Tinker's anvil, mighty smelting. Let's... show me... Maybe it's in the smeltery that it's like, oh, it can alloy. Gives 3... Nuggets mass smelting. Fuel, able to melt mobs. Lots of material. Fuel efficient. Able to alloy, that's the thing. Ooh, look at him. What is that, a 20-pack? That will allow you to combine your lesser materials into stronger, more powerful ones. Okay, the thing about the foundry here is that it doesn't alloy, so I can just fill whatever the fuck I want, and then, in fact, I could pipe it over. Yeah, I could pipe over, like, the things that I want to this guy, and it will fucking put them together, alloy them together, and I don't necessarily need an alloy guy, although... Place above a tank or a heater to fuel. Can you just show me? Molten slime steel. Slime! So, like, I don't really need an alloyer. What we do need is this drain. Nope, obsidian paints. And you just melt obsidian into a thing. Okay. That's gonna be over here because I don't have... Well, actually, can I put another? Yes, one more. One more goes right here. So I need a drain so that I don't have to keep breaking the things. And a casty boy. Drain. Casting. Little spout boy. And you know what? Take the obsidian. Take it. I do want to get blazing. The blazing blood. Actually, let me see. Fuel tanks. Fuel tank. Are those the only two options? I mean, I could fill it with acid and purple soda and everything else. That's not what I fucking... Okay, I think it's just blazing blood and lava. So how do I get this blazing blood? Let me guess, just melt fucking blazes. Okay. So melt blazes. That ow. Owie, that actually hurt. I think I can do this. Ooh, Ichor Ball. Ooh, what do I do with Ichor? Ichor. The Cinder Slime. Is there something that just gives me blazing blood, other than just a blaze head? No, it's all this fucking Ichor shit that gives me, 4 drops? What the fuck are drops? 10, 40, 10, 40, 20, 100. How do I get these blazing guys? Severing, obviously. So I think what I can do is put like a blaze spawner in here, and it'll melt those little motherfuckers. Look at that. Look at that. Would you just look at it? What do I do with these obsidian plates? Item frame. I think I needed 2 of them for a seared drain. So now I can come over here and seared drain it up. Bah! That's kind of annoying. I think I might take out these pillars. And we're going to do... I mean, we gotta have it all the same, right? Seared thing there. Where's all my scorchy boys? And we're gonna do one of those guys. One of those guys. Damn it. Keep doing that. And actually, I think the scorched casting goes right there. And we'll put a scorched basin right here. Because like I said, we're probably going to blow out this pillar. We're going to blow out the logs. Yeah. We're going to pour out that liquid soul. Or not. That's fine too. Because we don't have a fucking thing there. Actually, can I swap these? Pour the liquid soul? No? Okay. Oh, we got a message. We got a Discord message. Let's check the message. Discord message. Whoops, I clicked on my calculator. That's not good. Oh, it's from another server. I thought it was from our Discord. Let's see. All right, back to this freaking clusterfuck we call Tinker's Construct. So magma blocks, not a problem. Magma, not a problem. I guess we can make this scorched. But, like, doesn't this need it says it needs, like, a fuel source. Must be placed above a fuel tank or a heater. So, do I just... That's fine. I think I can just do, like... Yeah, see, this is getting weird. So now... Like that? Do you want to do things now? Yes. But now how do I live without you? I want to know. No, okay, so there's scorched. There's gonna be like scorched the ingot thingies. Ingot tank. And do you like put them on the side like that? Oh, can you do a third one? Does a third one go on top? Yes! Look at you! That's so basic. I want more, like, of this. And then do you put like a little guy? Let's try like with iron. Let's look at the zinc and copper. Okay, so some zinc, some copper. We're gonna put you in. We're gonna get out that obsidian. Actually, yeah, like that. Oh wait, these guys are just gonna they're just gonna go together. They're just gonna alloy immediately in there. So let's try it in here. Let's get more of these panes. Let's get all this freaking obsidian out of here eventually. All in time. Okay, we got soul, zinc, and tin. Because it was saying that it does like bonus shit. So that's pretty neat. I think we can make a smelter. We can make a smeltery that does yeah, look at all those different things. We can do like a smeltery that does the fuel, the blazing fuel. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. And we're gonna put that right there. And go ahead and put go ahead and pour down in the copper. Give me that copper. And I bet with the seared ducks, I think it is. Duck? Yeah, with the ducks, we could do the filtering, and we could probably even do 2 at a time. So we're going to put that guy right there, and it says, hey, look, we have copper. And then I want to put... We're testing things. And then the zinc. It's copper and zinc, right, for brass? Is it in the alloying? Is it lymphoma? Zinc and copper. Yes. Okay. So then, when I go yeet, we get... Oh, that's real quick. Now that's nice. So then... Oh. How do I get out of you? Where my book at? Where the alloy? Takes input from tanks around the alloy. Requires a fuel. Yeah, better fuel allows making better alloys. Takes input from tanks around the alloy. Adding more tanks gives you more metals to alloys with at once. Yep, this is it. Your basic alloy. This area, in both 1 and 3, left clicking with a fluid item will attempt to fill. Got it. That's not... What are you... That's... Right-clicking will attempt to dump the item into the tank. So then can I take a tank? I think this was 3. Is that? Is it really just that simple? I mean, that's kind of weird. Weird and confusing. Okay, let's go ahead and take out this wall. Make this bad boy batter. Know what I'm saying? The badder, the better. Something like that. So I can go like this. And then destroy these. Wait. On. Nice. Bigger. And then some more drains. Drain goes there. Fantastic. All right. So, what can we do here? What now that we have all the stuff? Get all this out of my inventory. Bye-bye now. That's freaking Mr. Beardstone. That's a funny one. I like it. You know what? Just go ahead and I just want this stuff out. So now, let's look at this gear. So we got Cinder Slime, Queen Slime, Hepatitis. We have Hepatitis, Manulum, Blazing Bone, and an Ancient Hide. Let me look at this Ancient Hide. It's used as a binding, and it adds fortune. No stats, just fortune. Well, how do you make the Ancient Hide? Ancient Hide, with Molten Debris. Ancient Hide, Tough Collar. What in the fuck do you use a collar for? For the tool binding. Do you need a collar? Yeah, you need a tough collar. And okay, I see. So yeah, it's just pouring ancient debris on it. So fuck that thing. Let's look at what is this blazing blood? What do you? Nothing better than a fiery blaze. Well, I mean, let's double check what we got here. Trying to make better alloys. Oh, that's because we're gonna. Okay, we need it. We need. That's our next tier. We have to make this stuff. We're gonna need this stuff. You're trying to make better alloys. Lava too weak. Ha! But Nemia, how do I get a blaze into the smeltery? You just kind of put it in there, bud. If you were that nerd Melvin. I actually was thinking this to get a piggyback. But what do you want? A real master tinker would just bring the foundry to the blazes. Just add fuel and it absorbs those fools before they even realize what is happening. Okay. Foundry not portable enough? Try turning your tool into a handheld foundry. What does that do? Melting. Melts attacked mobs into the tool's tank. So would that like put the frickin' blaze directly in it? Dropped items are also melted if possible. Tools can be emptied. Oh. Lanterns filled with some blazing liquid. Okay. So that's my next step. Let's get rid of this shit. Now that I don't necessarily need that freaking alloyer, I can actually just expand both of these. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go right down the middle, and we're gonna. That's not what I want. Do I not have? Yeah, motherfucker, they're right there. Okay, you just don't want to do the thing. So we need this stuff and we need this stuff. So I think this is a 14 by 14 room. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that goes there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That goes there. So we'll go ahead and do this. And in fact, actually, let me cheat a little bit. Cheating's fun. We got another guy. We got a guy on the server. Saft. This guy. Good old Safty boy. Zapdos. He's like Zapdos, but Saftos. But like Softos? Saftos. He's got this. What do we got going on here, Saftos? So you have your smeltery, and you have a seared guy. Are you making molten amethyst? Okay, that's pretty cool. And then you have a big boy here. But these are scorched ducks. This is the ducks are the ones that like to be, what's it called? Duck, duck, goose. Oh, I'm not allied with them. That's okay. I'm just looking at stuff. Oh, it could be on the corner? Bitch. That's actually better. Okay, so we can do the corner. And then he's got scorched glass. I think I might want to do glass. I will probably be doing something like this, but the ducks will be... Can I put the ducks on the bottom? Ooh, that's something to check out. And then he's got all the tools and everything. Yeah, this is what I need to get into. Thank you, Saf. Whoop. Okay, let's go. choo. Alright. Well, first of all, there you go. So, curious. Now that I have this right here, we're going to try... I want to double check this. And this doesn't work because it... Okay. And that does work. Does that work? Oh my god. What about this one? Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna have them in the ground. Like this. I'm gonna have them in the ground so that I can have glass. Ooh, what about you? Oh, that's... Ooh, okay, we're onto something here. We are doing stuff. Okay. So we have that. This is what it's going to be. So it's 1, 2, I think 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to do 7. 7 is odd. 7's an odd number. So we're going to put that guy right there. And the drains are going to go at the bottom. So let's make a couple more drains. Nope. Just kidding. We need more nethery grout, which means we need more gravel, which means we need to go steal from Dan some more. Scorched. Let me look at the scorched glass. Right? That's what we want. We want like the scorched glass. Tinted scorched glass. We just want scorched glass. What's tinted? Cannot store liquids and does not let part of the foundry. Well, I just want that. Ooh, where the fuel tank gonna... Ooh, fuel tank gonna be in the back so that I can have, like, automation of putting it in. Okay, so then we need... These guys don't really matter being here, but we're going to place them down anyway. Let's go back a little bit. Because I need to put a blaze spawner in here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is gonna be the like iffy part. And it's 7 wide, right? Well, let's put up these walls. 1, 2, 3, and then the thingy in 1, 2. Okay. Because we're gonna put an actual blaze spawner in here, and let the blazes spawn. And we're going to cook them, just like that. We're going to put them in our belly. We're going to cook them up. This is why I want better tools. Because I think with the better tools, we'll be mining through this shit real quick. Let's put a thingy. First these, so I can see where it is. 1, 2, 3, and then the thing. Then 1, 2, 3, and then the thing. So it needs to go right there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So then 2, 3. That means this wall needs to come down and be replaced with the seared. And these guys can be like that. All right, we're looking good here. 1, 2. So I think I need to fucking bust out like 2 more layers, 2 or 3 more layers, going this direction. I know you're gonna be a big tank. You're gonna be a big seared tank. You're gonna be a big boy. And I have some blaze spawners. What sucks though is that apotheosis. That's what it is. Apotheosis isn't in this pack, but if you actually go and join the wizard Discord, you can see that there's places where people can suggest mods. Nice, there you go. Yeah, people can go and suggest mods, and people actually have suggested the apotheosis. Jesus Christ. Apotheosis. We don't need that. Fill that up. Fill that hole up. And I second it. I think that we should have seared, which means that we need more grouts, which means we need more gravel. Dan, maybe that'll be another thing. Basic material factory. And actually, this over here, this was supposed to be, oops. There you go. This will be the basic material factory right here, where like I'm making, obviously, cobblestone, sand, gravel. Oh, look, it started. This thing started back up again. Because we'll be able to, oh my gosh, chicken. Let go of me, chicken. You'll see how much we're making here. Oh my gosh, we have so much. I'm so happy with my fucking dirt. Off to Dan to go steal some more. Dan, give me the gravel. Gravel should be over here. He's gonna come and be like, I'm missing materials. I'm gonna say, gup. I'm gonna tell him, don't worry about it, Dan. I don't know what you're talking about. Gaslight him. No, Dan, you're not missing materials. You've always had that much. Dan, you're being a silly goose. Oops, I need to go cook this. Do I cook it? Oh, actually, I actually think that you can make seared bricks? Seared stone, maybe. Out of seared cobblestone? Yeah, molten clay. You just frickin' melt down some frickin' clay. What is a terracube? You just melt down that, get that, over cobblestone. It, like, takes too long. I mean, and another thing, I actually don't think I need that many seared bricks anymore, like, once I complete it. So fast. This is only going to give me a stack of bricks. Whoops. Well, actually, 53 should be fine. I'll leave that stack of the bricks. Bricks, bricks, bricks. And let's get out. Well, ooh. Oh, it's gonna melt me. Do I? Well, I guess I don't. Well, I don't. I don't need 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 4, it's gonna be 28. I have 28. We can bring this up. Right there? Yeah, but we do want to close these off. Cobble. And we might even make this taller. We'll put it too high. So it needs to go right... needs to go right there. Yeah, we'll go too tall. Ooh. I don't know if we can. Here's what we'll do. We'll use this, and they can just spawn wherever the hell they want. Except for... well, I gotta cover this shit up. Make sure that we don't have blazes spawning in here. More cobble. We'll close off one layer. And the blazes can't spawn, like, obviously, in pipes. At least I hope not. There we go. That'll be good. I think this will be a good spot. So now let's go get the blaze. And I'm going to need some way to turn it on and off. So actually, we're going to do something like this. But it's going to be a little weird. Rail. Rail. Let's get a normal cart. That's not a cart. You don't... Stupid. I don't have any iron. Do I go steal some from Dan? Wait. Wait. Galena iron. What is Galena iron ore? Is that just normal iron? If I were to put it in a crusher, or actually, there we go. Look at that. I just got 25. Actually, oh, I think we have iron. We have some. I think we have some iron in here. 110. Fuck yeah. So let's make a minecart. Let's get some glue. So, in case you guys were wondering what this middle one is, it's slime. And it makes us glue. Wait, these don't... Those don't go together. Not that. I don't know what's up there. Alright, let's try this. So, if we have this, and then we have... Say this is on the edge. Oh. Say this is up on the edge of the smeltery. So say the smeltery is like this big square, and this is on the edge. So then we go 3 in, and then down 1. Okay, okay. I think I see what I got going on here. So actually what I gotta do here first is this. Whoops, whoops. I'm ruining everything. Rooted dirt goes there. And we're actually going to use the girders. We're going to use girders. Okay, try this again. Say, for instance, from the edge, and it goes 3 in, and then 1 more. And is it going to go down? And then this is where it's going to be dangling this guy? First, let's sleep before I mess with these. Yeah, so let's see. Grab this, grab that, place it there. Hush. Hush in there. But then we glue this like that, and then we get a lever. Let's lock rotation. And now it's not a thing. Okay, I think we got it. Oh, I can't pick it up. So I have to build this over there. Alright, alright, alright. That's okay. Put this over here. Turn off. Kill the blaze that spawned. Say, hush, child. No fire. So what we can do is this a thing? Yeah. You can take this crap, and go put it over here, and then when we place in the blaze, so I think I want it here. Like that. Minecart contraption. That looks good. maybe I think that's gonna be okay. And we'll put a link guy. And you're gonna go right. No, I need this. Nope, that's not. You need to go like this. That's not. Stupid. Okay, I fucked this up. Let's try this again. This way. Then this. Then lock it. Then that guy. Then this goes there, I guess? And this will be set to receive, and it's going to be a lever and a blaze. Lever and a blaze. And let's say this guy and that and a... Oh, just put the fucking lever. Lever and a blaze. And I eat that on. That means this should be receiving, and you should be a contraption. So you should be a contraption. Okay, that's what I need. So then... Okay. So we got it. Let's try this again. We're gonna... Why? Why you always gotta do stuff? Hush. Okay, steal this. Come on, Blaze Punter. And we're gonna put you right there. So now when we glue you and we turn you into a contraption, you stop. Alright. I think we got this. But now I just have to be careful to not touch it. Make sure no blazes can spawn up in there. And then cover this hole up. Well, let me see. How dark is it in here? It's not. Is it because of the lava? Why is it so lit up in here? Ouch. Ouch. Let me out. Well, let's just go ahead and see if blazes spawn. Oh. I've got blazing blood. Okay. Like, it's not great. I definitely need to find ways to get more blazes. How do I spawn more blazes? A blaze trophy. That's cute. Blaze slime skull. Don't these... Yeah, slime skulls, they do something. Yeah. You can, like, disguise yourself as them? And, like... What do you do with these? Where do you wear these? As helmets? Look at them in there. Melting. Fantastic. We got blazing blood, baby. So let's get blazing blood. Put it in a... Scorched fuel tank? Scorched fuel tank. No. Oh, that's right. We needed more freaking nether growl. We're gonna need a lot of it, honestly. We're We're gonna let those blazes cook in there. Should we make more? There we go. Yeah, because we are gonna need more. I'm sorry. Turn off my mic. Itchy. Oh my gosh, another thing that I've started doing. I've started I think I started doing it at the beginning of the month? I don't know. Somewhere around there. Fucking working out, man. Working out is awful. I hate it. But yeah, my family and I were going on a vacation. We're gonna be going on a vacation sometime next month, and we're going to like these beaches. Not beaches. We're going swimming. We're gonna be going like swimming and shit like that. And I'm like, well, I do wanna like get healthier. Listen to them all just dying in there. They're just straight up not having a good time. Oh, there's no fuel. Hold on. Where's the fuel? Oh, lava. Buckets. I don't have any. I'm panicking. Yeah, we're gonna be going on a vacation, and just also in the hopes of getting like better, more fit and stuff like that. Oh, am I getting blaze rods? Standing here. Can I melt down blaze rods? To make blaze whatever the fuck. I don't think so. Anyway, we're going on vacation. I just want to get more fit. It's always been a thing for me, because also what's like more fucking annoying and is like upsetting me is that I got like the good old usual little beer gut going on, like the beer belly thing. It's not from drinking beer, but it's just my belly. The other day I was at work and it was actually like getting in the way of me doing my work. I had to be like, oh my god. It's just health and fitness and stuff like that. It's always good. Oh yeah, I'm working out, doing things. Working out's good. Let's get a seared duck. Let's get another one. Duct. Seared duck. Oh, no, not the seared duck. Spout, funnel, the chasm, what do you call drain? Another one of these. Actually, a couple more. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, it's never too late to be an itty bitty little hometown in a big old city. It's never too late to choose to be healthy, to put in some effort, and yeah. I don't know where the hell I'm going with that. Just, you know, everyone's got their own personal things going on. Seared. And fill that up, baby. Blazing blood. Nice. Working out's hard, man. Working out is definitely hard. And, yeah. it's just hard, man. That's all I really got. Oh, shit. The alloying. That's what the problem was, wasn't it? Because, like, let's look at Manulum. Man. Because I need to, like, alloy it, don't I? Yeah, it needs to be alloyed with blazing blood. So, man. So not only... not only do I put the blazing blood in the foundry, but the blazing blood is going to need to be in the smeltery here, because if I'm not using an actual like alloying fucking guy, not using a scorched alloyer, and I'm just using the smeltery, then yes, I'm going to need to put this. This needs to go here. That means I can put it. I could drop it all down one. I might do that. I might drop it all down one so that I can have it all be like this. That means I'm gonna need more seared brick. But for now, I'm just gonna let these guys die. Turn it off. You guys done? You guys shut up. There we go. Okay, now continue. Wait, turn it off. That's the wrong tank. It needs to be... Uh-oh. There we go. So I can replace this with that. Fantastic. And let's get tank seared. Seared fuel tank. Then we get this. Fill that boy up. And this is going to go right there. And we're going to get some glass. Glass is good. Glass, glass, glass. Glass on the inside. Glass on the inside. We're doing it, chat. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Fantastic. I still don't know about this liquid soul. Like, pour the liquid soul right here. Get it out. I don't want no liquid soul. All right. Now I think we're ready to actually like do this. Let's check out this cinder slime. Let's look at okay, cinder slime. So I want, well, do I want a sword? I think I want a sword first. Damage 225. 225. So hepatitis is going to be a good melee damage. Nope. Manulum at 3-5. Okay. So Manulum at 3-5. Where is that book? Let's look at these materials. Armor materials. Melee harvest. I want to see slime skulls. Oh, let me look at these slime skulls real quick. This section describes the effect of all types of slime skulls in creating a slime skull. So, skeleton, resistance. I think these are like helmets, though, so I don't really care about the helmets. We're gonna go... Where the fuck? I don't want defense. We're gonna look at armor, materials, melee harvest? Manulum. Okay, so we do want to look at this. We can quickly glance, because right now Manulum is the best. I think at like 3-5. So 225, 25. I saw 25 there. 25, 3. No, how? Whatever this is, it's at 3. We want powerful swords. We're gonna go power. 3-5. Manulum 3-5. Well, why would I want hepatitis? Mining tier, netheritis. Everything is just itis now. Mining speed. So mining speed's pretty fast. But right now we're doing melee damage, so we see Manulum 3-5. Blazing Bone will do conducting when you're on fire. I'm not going to be on fire. So I think it's going to be Manulum. And so that's going to be for the head, obviously. And the durability, we don't really care about the durability. We can always figure out that grants up to +2 damage per level. Whoa. Wait, what? Grants up to +2 damage per level, with the damage increasing linearly over 8 consecutive hits. Oh, as you're hitting, that's right, because it's the more hits you go. Okay, and then am I gonna want handle because I see melee damage plus 20. So let me go ahead and write this down. We're basically constructing the best like melee weapon. Um, it's gonna be, well, shit. I want to look at tools. What kind of tool do we want? I think we're gonna go like a long sword or something. I mean, there's just a good old basic sword. There's a blade handle, blade and two handles. We don't want a broad axe. Can mine a single column of a tree. It does kind of attack a lot. Let me see this guy. Plus 3 attack damage, 1/6 attack, a 0.6 attack speed. 0.6 is gonna be garbage. But although that broad axe, looking like a lot of damage there. Cleaver, 1 attack speed. And maybe we want a cleaver? This broad axe is looking pretty good though. Let me see. So do we want, let me write this down. Do we want a cleaver? Or just a normal sword? Or a broad axe? What else could we possibly want? Not a scythe. We don't, no. A sledgehammer, vein hammer. Is that it? I swear there's more. There used to be like katanas. Maybe, I mean, double check. Let's look at, there should be like some finished items here. So pickaxes. Manual hand axe. Commas. Yeah, why didn't we see commas? Where are the commas at? What do the commas do? What is a manual comma? Kinda nothing. What do you, okay. Let's look for the comma. Tools. Sword. Oh, it's in small tools. Comma. It's a reaping tool, effective on plants. Okay, so we don't want commas necessarily. Okay, there's a manual sword, obviously. What is my sword's damage at? 12. So the sword. We're constructing good tools here. But this broad axe, look at that. If I can, oh yeah, if I can use this broad axe, oh, that's another problem though, is that will it automatically swap to using the broad axe for me? Interesting. Maybe a broad. Oh, no, that's not. For fuck's sake, come on. Broad axe. Maybe a broad axe. Maybe a cleaver, because it is slow, but I can make that faster. And then I don't want this, really. Let me see what a manual one does. 9.4 attack damage. But, like, I don't care about the swasher. I don't want to, like, spit things out. Okay, so I think these are our options. And obviously a sword. Let's look for the sword again. Sword. 8.8. So then, out of these tools, we're going to need... So a cleaver, broad axe, and a sword. Let's look at broad axe. We're gonna need, obviously, we're gonna need head, obviously. Tough handle. And a pick head. So 2 different heads. And a collar. And for a cleaver, we just need the head, 2 handles, and a plate. Handle. And a plate. And what do we need for this fucking sword? Where is my sword? A head and 2 handles. And we look at that because we want to check when we are... There's a little ancient guy, ancient hide. Actually, let me look at collar. What kind of collars we got here? Like a whole bunch. Enderporting. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of freaking different collars. This one gives fortune, conducting, insatiable, momentum, so on and so forth. So I have to see what those give. But yeah, this guy, I don't want fortune. Gives you nice things when mining. No, that's mining. I'm gonna be killing. Killing shit! Now we double check. Now we double check handles. We want more damage, so we're gonna look at this modifier, this plus 10 here, plus 0, and we're gonna just go through it. 10, 0, 10, 5, 10, 5, 5, minus 15. Nice. 0, 10. Lead is 15. I'm pretty sure there's one that's more. Like this guy. This guy's plus 25%, but no, the Nahuel is minus 10, so 25% is pretty Gucci. What the fuck, Queen Slime do? Cool takes some of the durability as new Overslime subjects. Interesting. Manulim's the plus 20. Alright, then we're in ranged. So actually, we're going to want this thing as our handles. Even though it's minus 10% durability, this is stuff cause the target to bleed, dealing additional damage. Woohoo! Okay, handle, regardless of what we're making, is going to be Nahuel. Nahuatl, whatever. And then, so we're going to need a plate. I don't know what the plate... Oh, the plates are for the head as well. So I'm curious on trying out... What the hell is that thing? Oh, a stick. So I'm curious as far as the heads go. For the cleaver, if I have the blade and the plate be different, or like should I want the blade and the plate both to be manulum? What else do I need? Tough handle, head, collar, head, collar. Okay. So I want heads to be manulum. Manny. We need Manny. Okay. So we're on to something here. I think we can stop this. How much? Oh, 17 buckets. Okay, we're good there. Go ahead and stop that. So we're on to something. Now we need... In fact, let's refill this guy. Boop. And we need a few good taters. So we need manulum. We need molten manny and Nahuatl planks, which is just obsidian on planks. That's actually stupid easy. Okay, so we need cobalt and ancient debris, and it's a 3-to-1 ratio. Ancient debris. Would you look at that? Cobalt. Would you look at that? So I think we'll just get like... Is it 3-to-1? Right? 3 ingots, 1 ingot. And what is considered an ingot for molten debris? 1 ancient debris is going to get me... Huh. Okay. So if we do 63, that's 21. Okay. So now I should be able to just yeet that in there, and these in there. Whoops. And then we'll get we'll get manulum. I think we'll get manulum here. We should get 21, like, ingots. Or blocks, I guess. 21 ingots worth of manual. Look at that. 21 blocks? 12 blocks. 4 ingots. Interesting. So now, we can get crafting station. What the fuck do we need? We're gonna need... So we need these plates, which means I need some gold, actually. We're gonna melt down. Fuck. What else do we here? Oh, hello. Oh, those are some pretty nails. Oh, no touch. Whoops. I just... Okay. Seared... Okay. Bye! I need a cast chest, an parts chest, and a tinker's chest. Why? Why do I need any of these? And a modifier work table, and a tinker station, and a part builder, and a crafting station, and an anvil. I know I'm gonna need an anvil. How do you make an anvil? Of like one of these? It's gonna be another tinker station, 3 blocks of something. Can I make one out of iron? Can you just be Constantine, Manulum, Hepatitis, Netherite one, Slime Steel, Obsidian. Oh, because that's refined obsidian. We're gonna need to make... Oh, God. Oh, that hurt. Okay. I think it wants an anvil made out of, like, an alloy. How do I make this rose gold? That's really cool looking. Or... Hepatitis. Bronze. Just make a bronze one. Well, it's like the easiest. Yeah, it has to be out of an alloy. So, I'm assuming we could just do... Is it... Yeah, this is the... Okay, this looks fine. We'll do a... What would look good in here? I don't know, really. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know what to pick. Can we make slime steel? How make slime steel? Ingots. Okay, we just gotta pick something. Bronze. We're gonna look at bronze, and it's molten bronze, alloying a 3-to-1 naturally. So we're gonna grab some copper and move this over to the side. Grab some tin. That's not... I'm not typing anything. Tin. I'm gonna grab 21. So this should make me some bronze. Blazing blood, annuum. There it is. There's the bronze. Okay, so then I can put the bronze down at the bottom. Poop out some bronze. And it's gonna be May. Let me double check. Yep, seared bricks. I have seared bricks. Nice. 2 more, baby. And in the meantime, let's build these things. Part builder. Tinker station. Part builder. That one. So we did that one, that one, that one. Let's get a modifying guy. And then let's get a tinker's chest. Because why not? I don't know what it does. We'll figure that one out. Let's make the anvil. Okay, anvil. What is that? Oh, I think that's cosmetically doing stuff? I don't know. I don't think we need the tinker station if we're going to have the anvil. Allows creating all basic tools and applying most modifiers. Select the layout. Creates both small and... Okay, so we don't need the Tinker Station. Your butts. Bye-bye. What about the modifying table? Modifiers table. Add a tool and the proper items to tune it. Thought you would just do that in here, but okay. Parts builder and then a Tinker's chest. We'll find out what we can put in there here in a minute. Obviously, a part chest is for all the silly little parts that you're going to be able to fucking store in there. Yeah. Let's see a cast chest. And here's where we need 1 ingot per, like, thing. So let's get some wood. And let's get these guys. We need patterns. And we do part builder. We're going to build a pick head. Build broad blade, broad axe, tough collars, tough handles, I think. We need tough handles and handles. And a plate. Okay, so now we go melt. And we're going to go casting table. Nope, that's not. I need the little bricky boys. God damn it. Are you down there? Yep. Okay, so let's go like that and like that. And where can I put you? Obviously in there. Not in there. Can I put you in the parts chest? No, that's right. You didn't want me to... Well, if I can put you in the Tinker's chest, do I even need the cast chest? How much gold is in there? And to make the cast chest, I need a cast. So let's go ahead and make, I don't know, another one of these. And we'll see what the difference between the Tinker's chest and the cast chest is. Although the cast chest looks pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. Also, I can't have too many. So I think we're going... Oh, that's... It goes over one. That's cool. So we're going to get the Manulum Blade. Go ahead and get that out. And let's make that broad axe as well. I'll probably put all these, like, on the surface there. And then, also, I want to know this Tinker's chest. Okay, so you could put, like, frickin' anything in this Tinker's chest. And the parts go there. So I don't need any of these. I don't need that. And I don't need that. And this one, we'll move you to, like, here. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so now the tough handles. What did I say? The Nohuel. And that's just obsidian. 1 block of obsidian on that. So let's go... Let's go, like, 5? On some 5. Okay, okay. I see. What other Manulum items do I need? A sword head. Oh, I don't have that. A pickaxe. Oh, because the broad axe wants a pick head and those two. But I'm curious if that's going to be the same You know what? Might as well. Might as well make it. Why the fuck not? In fact, I might need 2 blades, because we're going to test 2 separate things. You're doing that. Now let's pour this on there. And I only need... Oh, no, I would need 2 of those as well. Because we're testing. For testing purposes. Because there's going to be 2 of those ones. And then... So it's going to be like that. And it's going to be with probably the manuum too. Or the Nahuelium. Nahuelium. I mean, I guess a casting would be good, because then you don't have this mess up. And then, but the tough handles are definitely going to be this. So we can just go ahead and go tough handles, right? Tool handle. No, tough handle. Oh, we need... we're going to need more. Yeah, we need more of this stuff. Which means, let me get another basin going. And another one of these. That goes right there. So we probably need more obsidian then. Okay, so a tough handle needs 3. So we're going to go like this. Wait. That and blades. And 2 tough handles. So that means I need more obsidian. Man. I don't remember where I was getting the obsidian. You know, actually, I'm curious if this will work. So what we're going to do, we're going to go exchange. And it's silk touch, okay. Stronghold? I think just the stronghold. Because we're going to go... No, this way. This way. We're going to go to the end. And we're going to go exchange. We're going to go exchange this with dirt. Let's see. Does it work? It do. Okay. So here's where the fun begins. Who needs to mine it when you're just gonna fucking do some dumb shit like this? I can't wait for someone to go in there and be like, oh, what the hell is this dirt pillar? Yeet! And then it's gonna say, congratulations, you beat the game, blah 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 blah. Yep. Where was I? That's right. We're making the Nahuelium. Nahuatl. Let's go ahead and melt down like 32. Wait, that's the shit I needed. I don't need this tough... Oh, actually the tough collar. You need to be goldified. Gold. So that I have a tough collar fucking cast. That goes in there. And now we're going to go obsidian. And in fact, let's go ahead and get some more bossins. Bossing sayings. There is no war. So, okay. Talking to my friend and how freaking what's it called? Magic the Gathering. This fucking game, dude, that tries to eat all of our money. Magic the Gathering. They're coming out with they're coming out later, I think it's November. They're coming out with Magic the Gathering, but a Beyond universe of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And my wife and I, we're really excited. We're just fucking big old fucking nerds of Avatar, and it's gonna be so much money, dude. We have to start saving up now to freaking get as much money as we need to like buy an adequate amount of cards, because like there's always the thing of how you should buy singles, right? Don't buy packs so that you can try to hopefully pull the card that you want. But the thing is that, well, opening packs is fun. It's fun to open packs, and then on top of that, fucking yeah, it's fun to open packs, and on top of that, you got uh, it's just so enjoyable to open up these packs and like pull fucking Aang or Sokka or anything like that. We're just very full of excite. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of money, you know. Tough handle. So we need 2 more tough handles, and then I think then I also wanted to try with a plate and a manulum, and then this one is going to be a Nahuatl pickhead. Pickhead, there it is. Because remember, we're going for damage here. So then that means I need a manulum plate. I haven't gotten a plate. I wonder if there's like some way I could press a button and it will like, I mean, I'm sure through a bunch of redstone, it will like pull the casting table out and put in the basin. But like, will I be able to do that smoothly, and like how many? Okay. So let's construct this thing. As the end of our episode, let's actually construct. Out of all this hard work, we are now here to make this. And we got a melee damage of 13.19. And actually, I didn't need to make multiple pieces because we can come over here, and see that we have a 13.19 with the durability. Yeah, this lowers the durability, but again, I don't care. Look, we still have 4,000 durability. Melee speed's 0.9. For momentum. Yeah, that's right. So here, not much. Not much different. Severing. Last right. Cause the target to bleed, dealing additional damage. And during combat, you deal more and more damage. Got it. So the tough handle is what's increasing my damage. So the tough handles are a necessity. In fact, I'm curious if they stack the plus 25%. We can look at a plus 20% real quick and see what that does. And I believe Manulum was a plus 20%. Yeah, so let's make a tough handle real quick. Tough handle? What are you, a tough guy? What are you, a tough handle? So if they stack, then this damage will go down. Did I just make a tool handle? For fuck's sake, dude. Where's the tough handle? Tough handle casting. You're just a tool handle. You're just a tool. Go faster. Come on, we're at the end of the episode. We gotta go faster. Huh. So it does in fact go down. So we're still looking at just about 13, but it's how much do I want? So this is 12. And this is 13.2 basically, as opposed to 12.7. So yeah, having these two handles here is going to bump up that damage. So I think this is probably our best bet. Tinker's Anvil. Oh, I can name it something. Yeah, yeah. The Dick Muncher. No, we don't do that. What is Silky Shears? Tool can shear mobs if the Silky modifier is added. I mean, we don't need that. But the Severing is because of this, and I think you can up the Severing somehow. So you can bleed, and during combat you deal more damage. Okay. So I think, yeah, let me double check. So it's going to lower the damage because of the head. We want the melee damage head of 3.5. That momentum. We do want the +4 momentum damage. So I think this is what we're sitting on here. And we can definitely up that attack speed. And our attack speed is definitely getting better thanks to Feral Claws, so you can see. But then we Feral Clawed up faster. So just off the bat, this 13.19 is already better than our 12. But the attack speed's lower, and we obviously don't have all these freaking cool ass things on it. But that's where all these freaking modifiers can come in. So you get expanded. No, you want more modifiers. Slotless upgrades. Upgrades. Somewhere it's like, yeah, there's like a shitload more. So these are all things that you can do that don't use a slot. So you can trim, decrease accuracy. You can decrease your accuracy. You can color things. Cycle to other recipes. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay. Embellishment. Changing appearance of slimes. Farsighted. Oh, decrease the FOV stuff. Increase FOV. Offhand. Over slime. Over slime could be good. Let me see. And attack damage. Oh, no. If it's non-slimy tools, then okay, we don't want fucking over slime. Well, we don't want shiny either way. Adds a 2x2 crafting table to the tools inventory. Interesting. I mean, we already have that in our fucking backpack, so we don't need that. Alternate to netherite that makes tools invulnerable when dropped. What? Oh, I think it's like so it doesn't die in the lava. Bonus modifier. Here we go. This is what we want. We want the bonus modifiers to give more ability slots. So a dragon head, not too bad. A music disc. Queen's slime. That's why I need to get a bunch of fucking grants 1+1 modifier slot. Type is determined by the recipe. Applying +1 ability slot makes the tool lose 1 upgrade slot. Oh, so it changes out an ability for an upgrade slot. Interesting. Ender Slime increases the level of one of the tool traits, typically the head trait. Huh. But having a head will give it an upgrade. Are these all upgrade slots? Oh, no, Draconic gives ability slot. And then upgrade slot, upgrade slot, upgrade slot. So what the fuck is abilities? So yeah, here's obviously abilities. There's abilities, and so there's upgrades and there's abilities. Got it. Oh my god, there's so many abilities. No. Gilded trades 1 ability slot for 2 upgrade slots. So this would be actually better. No? This would trades 1 ability for 2 upgrade. So that would be better than Somewhere. Slotless. Here you go. That would be better than rebalanced. Grants +1 modifier slot. Type is determined by the recipe. Applying an ability slot makes the tool lose an upgrade. Huh. So is this... Oh. I am a little confused there. Let's go back to abilities. Oh. Enables gaining experience points and level ups. This is what I want. XP is earned by performing tools' intended actions like minor harm, dealing damage on level up, additional modifier slot, and or stat. So this will be the first thing that I want. And then first level requires 1 ability slot. Second and third levels are slotless. So just 1 ability and then K. So how many ability slots does this have? 1 ability, 2 upgrades. 1 ability, 2 upgrades. Trades 1 ability for 2 upgrades. No, because I need the abilities. Because these are the abilities. Right? Requires ability slot. Requires ability slot. Maybe there's ways to give... Ooh, unbreakable. Such as tasty. Is it just straight up unbreaking? Requires reinforce 5 and netherite. Okay. I don't want to fucking... to brush it. I don't need a bog. I don't need to start fires. I don't need to fling things. I don't need things to glow. I don't need to be able to do that. Power boost. I just want to smack things really hard. Power boost. No. Splashing. No. Stripping. Or melee abilities. Here you go. Allows using the tool as a shield. Don't care. Let me just fucking send it in. Allows the tool to be used from both the main hand and offhand. Tools with dual wielding have 80% attack speed and damage, or nah. Okay, interesting. I don't want to parry. Gains a small amount of fluid to boost melee attacks with special effects such as fire, bonus damage, or potion effects. Tool could be filled with fluid. See, now that, maybe, to deal more damage. But no, I don't need harvest abilities. Ranged abilities, armor abilities. Ooh, I want strength on my armor. Crafting tables, wings, pockets. Longfall, pathing, tilling, boundless, reflecting. Okay. So yeah, the abilities, as far as the abilities go, I think I only need like 1 or 2. Expanded. I think I only need like 1 or 2. And that's gonna be improvable. And lucky. Increases drop rates from both blocks. Leggings can receive a single level of luck, which boosts drops from mobs and drops from blocks when using Tinker's tool. Ah, okay. Before we go, because we are past 2 hours here. Let's look at this freaking broad axe. Let's put away all this crap. Let's make this broad axe, which is gonna be this stuff. I think I need to make a broad axe head. Let's make a broad axe head as well. And see about like playing 6? No, 8. I need 8. Alright. Oh, you're manualum. No. We need obsidian. There you go. So we're gonna play around a little bit with this thing. What else do I need? Tough handle and a collar. I need a collar. What do you want, you broad axe? Tough handle. So let's make this axe. Whoops. Okay, we didn't need that. Which then we also need 2 different tough handles. And a bindy boy. Which, I mean, I guess we'll just make it out of this. What does the collar do? Let's see, what does a manual collar do? It does nothing. It will, okay, so the collar's not gonna matter, per se. It's gonna be whatever, like, attribute I want to put on there. So, we'll go ahead and do both. Okay, so now we'll look at this broad axe and go boop, 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 boop. So obviously, we got this broad axe with almost 18 damage. But then, this should bring it up and give it lacerating. But now we're at 1853, so we do want both of the heads to be manulum. Manulum. Yeah, the fucking attack speed is 0.54. Ooh, and actually, it gets a lot worse depending on the head. I mean, it's not a lot worse, but yeah, look at it, goes down to 17 as opposed to going down to 1827. So it just becomes a matter of, do I want more? Oh, let's try this. So this is obviously better, but the lacerating, lacerating is just going to make them bleed more because it's not going to add. So I wonder if there's one that increases the attack speed, because that's what we'll want as our collar, because it's not necessarily adding to like the damage. So it'll be this setup with something like this. I'm going to play around with like a whole shit ton of these things and look at all the different modifiers. It'll be a lot of reading, but yeah, in today's episode, we got this done. We didn't get anywhere near like any of this other stuff. I'll definitely save some of these for like an actual video. I'll probably yeah, somewhere between one of our floors, I'll make it like a mechanism room so that I could actually put like the reactor and other shit, so I can have a lot of power, so that I can make the antimatter. Yeah, so I can make the antimatter and all this other stuff, but I'll like clear out a room and get everything ready. I won't do like the mechanism things, but I'll also like mess around with this stuff in between. Oh man, I've been trying to like finish up this episode. Like I wanted to like do stuff, and I also have to really pee because I've been drinking water. Water is good. Keep drinking water, guys. Stay healthy. Drink water. And exercise. Exercise is good. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not telling you to exercise. I'm just saying that it's a good thing. I exercise. I gotta get good looking. You know, for Mrs. Stringer, for Mrs. Stringy, we gotta, stay stringy. Yeah. So that's pretty much the end of the episode. I'll see you guys next time. We'll probably be going over continuing the mechanism and going down this stuff. This isn't necessarily in order. We could be doing the materials factory next, because I'm just like prolonging things and not taking care of shit. But anyway, yeah, till next time, guys. Stay stringy.